What's up guys, Champ here bringing you another Black Ops 3 gameplay. Only about 2 weeks, week and a half left till Infinite Warfare comes out, and I'm going to be posting Black Ops 3 gameplays pretty much every day until then. As you can see right there, this is a Mr Cod187 gameplay. This is a nuclear that he goes ahead and gets on the map, Nuketown, completely destroys these guys using the Rogue Blackjack Specialist and his VMP class that he's got on right here. I think what he likes to run on his VMP, I like that move that he just pulled on that guy right there. He just juked him. But I think what he likes to run on his VMP, I see he's got extended mags, he's got fast mags. I'm pretty sure he has to have grip. And I think instead of the quick draw, he goes with stock. So I think that's a 4 attachment setup. He does not have scavenger on this class, so you'll see that he probably has to switch it up and pick up a different weapon. And I'm pretty sure he runs fast hands, tac mask, and flapjack. I mean, those are just the standard Nuketown setup. He doesn't really do the afterburner like I've been kind of trying to run the afterburner lately, but it is really frustrating trying to run that afterburner here on Nuketown because I get killed by a lot of grenades, a lot of explosives, and more than anything probably is the RC cars. Look how he just ripped everybody up right there. He does really well with this VMP. He definitely has stock on it instead of quick draw. You can see by how fast he's moving right there. He just took out about a good 6 or 7 people to start his nuclear streak right here. He goes on a really fast nuclear streak in this game. He ends up getting the nuclear, he gets a couple unstoppables, and then the game ends up turning off on him. He uses this Rogue Blackjack, like I said. He uses this Purifier pretty well in here. I believe he uses a little bit of Tempest also on this gun streak. And maybe some gravity spikes. I think that's what the other team is running, so he gets a lot of those specialists while playing this game. He also caps a bunch of bases. You'll notice that in all of Mr. Cod's gameplays. A lot of them tend to be on Nuketown and Domination, and he's always playing the objective. And he gets these nukes while playing the objective, which is a very impressive thing. A lot of people that end up getting nuclears don't play any objective whatsoever. And they get their nuclears because they're just feeding off of everybody else that is playing the objective. Right there, he makes a smart decision not to go out that door. That's what I run into with some problems sometimes. I see all those red triangles, and I just know I want to go get them. But if you try to go get them when there's that many of them out there, he would have got taken out. Definitely right there. I mean, there was literally the whole team there, and they all would have just faced up and shot at him, and he would have got destroyed. So he made a really smart play right there, and that's what it's all about when trying to get these nuclear gun streaks, is just making smart play after smart play. You mess up one time, you're literally dead. So you have to be prepared for all the gunfights, and you have to be just ready. Don't be caught in a sprint. You get caught in a sprint, you're probably going to die. If you just put your back to somebody, you're going to die. If you don't know where they're spawning at, you're going to die. So map knowledge is key. Look, he's still playing the objective right there. Map knowledge is very key. Apparently he uses the Scythe a little bit here in this gameplay as well. He just took out those guys with the Scythe. The Scythe, sometimes it's hit or miss for me. The Scythe is obviously a really good specialist and it kills people super quick, but it used to be so much better when the game first came out, and now it's just not as good as it once was. But it runs out of bullets really quick. But I mean, still, in straight up gunfights, that gun is amazing. You just can't rush with it like you used to be able to. You used to be able to rush with it because you could just shoot with the hip fire the whole time, and it was just as accurate from the hip as it was pretty much when aiming down sights. So you never had to aim down sights. You never really had to deal with that wind up time. Now you got to deal with that wind up time. So if you get caught rushing on people, you could get taken out pretty easily. He just picked up his brutal right there with that triple kill over there on the base, and he's gonna run all the way over to the other side. He's doing really well with just trying to make sure that everybody stays in front of him, not letting too many people get into a gunfight with him at once. So that's a 27 gun streak, I believe, right there. Here goes the 28. So he's 2 away from the nuclear, and he's obviously going to pick that nuclear up. The wraps are in. They're completely destroying this team. I'm pretty sure I played in this round too. I'm not positive, though. This might have been a solo gameplay by Mr. Cod. No, I definitely played in it. So it was a 2-man party, which is not bad. I mean, that's why I like our gameplays compared to some of these other groups. Because some of these other groups, I mean, they're 6-man parties. They're spawn trapping the whole time. And that's all they're doing is just spawn trapping. They're not running back and forth like Mr. Cod was this whole gameplay. And they just have so many more haters, and they get to rely on each other a lot more. It's a lot easier with a 6-man party. A lot more exciting, I feel like, to watch a 1 or a 2-man party gameplay where the person's running around nonstop. There's no trapping. It's just kind of like fending for yourself. You get a little help from your teammate, but not that much. And that's only if he's doing as good as you. A lot of the times, Mr. Cod will do good. I'll do good. I'll do good. Mr. Cod will do good. Sometimes we do good together, but you know, it's not always the case. I will say that none of us really ever do bad. I mean, sometimes we decide to throw the counter, the UAV, and the hater up, and we both just run support for each other. And that usually ends up being pretty good games right there. But you don't get those huge score lines when you do that. And I don't really like that so much. You know, I like to have a lot of kills. So if I look at the thing and I got 40 gun kills because I ran UAV counter hater, compared to the 60 or 70 kills I would have had if I had the Wraps and the Wraith on, it just doesn't look as good. So that's why I tend to run at least Wraps or Wraith, one or the other, just to get you that extra high score line right there, just to get a couple extra kills, make it look a lot nicer. As you can see right here, we're running a different gameplay now. Mr. Cod is playing on the map Spire. He's using his Kuda with fast mags, grip, and the suppressor. This is a pretty old gameplay. Back then I was posting a lot of Spire gameplays, so I didn't really want to throw it up there because I was just like, you can't really watch Spire and Rift every day. So I saved a couple of them, but Mr. Cod just had that quick nuclear, and that was a quick nuclear. I mean, the gameplay did not take that long at all, so I had to fill this video up a little more. So here we got a 72-2 gameplay by Mr. Cod, where he actually goes on 2 really nice gun streaks in this game. He completely destroys the enemy team with a 72. I mean, that's a 36 KD game he's got right here with the Kuda suppressed. This used to be our go-to before the nerf of the Kuda. I mean, it was pretty much a Kuda every time I played. If you ever look at Mr. Cod's stats, I mean, he's got over 50,000 Kuda kills. And I think his next closest gun might be the VMP or something with like 1,000. So he used the Kuda a lot when this game first came out. I mean, this was the go-to gun at that time. And everything switched, which is good though. It's good that they switch it up. It's kind of like it keeps the game fresh, keeps people on their toes. They got to keep switching their guns up, and it gives people the reason to try everything in the game. If you're just playing the game using the same stuff all the time, you're not really trying the game out. You're not really getting the full experience of the game. So ultimately, I guess it was kind of good that they nerfed the Kuda, because I don't think I would have ever stopped using it. I mean, I got such easy gameplays back then with it, such good gameplays. The one thing it did do, and it made me realize not to use the suppressor on every single gun. The Kuda was the only gun I could really use the suppressor very well on, and I was using it all the time. I actually thought that I played better and had a better shot with the Kuda when the suppressor was on. So that's why I did it all the time. But now the suppressor on the Kuda, I mean, it just feels like you're shooting marshmallows at people. There's so many hit markers all the time, and I just can't do it anymore, especially at range. Close gun fights, yeah, no problem. Versus bad players, no problem. But then when you start getting in the lobbies, when the players are a little bit better and they're kind of lining up cross map on you, because I used to use it on Nuketown all the time, but I just can't do it as easily on Nuketown anymore. There's so many long lines of sights that I just end up getting myself in trouble. Guys will notice right here that he's already on a pretty good gun streak here. He's got this HVK. He didn't start with this HVK. And look at that kill feed. I mean, it's been Mr. Cod for like the last 2 minutes ever since he put his wraps up. The wraps go off in this game. He gets a lot of gun kills though too. Like I said, he pretty much gets a brutal in this game. Then he dies, and then I think he goes on like another 12 or 13 gun streak right afterwards. I still have a couple of Mr. Cod nuclears that I got to bring to you guys. I got like I think 2 or 3 of them saved up on my channel. I'm just like waiting to be played for you guys, and I want to bring those to you guys before Infinite Warfare starts up. So expect to see a couple nuclears in the next couple days, and definitely expect to see a bunch of 100+ kill gameplays. I'm gonna pick the best ones for you. I don't want those to go unseen. You know, I took the time to go and get them and then never posted them, so I'm gonna be double uploading for the next week. So those of you guys that are still interested in Black Ops 3 gameplays, want to see some really high action, high paced nuclears and 100+ kill games on Nuketown and other maps, stay tuned to the channel. If you liked what you see here, definitely hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to me at Champ Gaming. I'm going to be playing this. I'm going to be posting this for the next couple weeks, and then we're going to switch over to Infinite Warfare. I already got a Deatomizer Strike. I'm going to bring you guys a bunch more Deatomizer Strikes with different guns. I didn't even get to use the NV4. From what I hear, that's the best gun in the game, and it was a very accurate gun. I had to use the FHR 40 because that was the only gun that I was able to level up fast enough so that I could attempt for the nuke. I only got like 10 attempts in for that nuke before I actually got it. I was very fortunate to be able to pull that nuclear that game. I'm going to be bringing you guys tons more Infinite Warfare gameplay when that comes out, obviously. I got another couple good games that I'm going to post on Infinite Warfare, but truthfully, I want to get rid of some of these Black Ops 3 games before I get back into Infinite Warfare, and I'll probably post those in about a week. And it didn't seem like my Infinite Warfare gameplays did that well on my channel. I mean, I got a nuke and no one really viewed it. I think I started with Black Ops 3 here on the channel, so I'm pretty sure that that's what everybody wants to see on my channel. It's not a very big channel anyways, so I'm going to bring you guys what I think you want to see, which my nuclears and my supply drop videos always seem to do the best in my 100+ kill games. So that's what I'm going to bring you guys here to the end, just because I feel like that's what you want to see. If someone else wants to see something else, definitely comment down below and I'll see what I could do. I mean, I got over 50 gameplays stored, so I probably have a gameplay that can meet anyone's needs at this point, like whatever you want to see. So just let me know in the comments and I'll definitely make sure and see if I could try to get that for you if I have a gameplay that kind of already has that. Or let me know if there's any specific tips that you want that I might be able to help you with here towards the end of Black Ops 3. Because Infinite Warfare is coming out doesn't mean everybody's going to switch up and stop playing Black Ops 3. So I might post a gameplay here or there. I mean, I got them, I might as well post them. And I'm still willing to hand out any tips or give any tips. Watch this right here. You see how there's nobody on the mini map behind him, and then the guy pops up on the hater right there. That's how he ended up getting taken off about a 24 gun streak right there. That was pretty messed up, because had he seen that guy on the hater camping in the corner right there, he obviously wouldn't have ran out. But the guy shot him, killed him, and then the triangle popped up for the hater. I thought that was a little weird. I'm pretty sure he thought that was a little weird. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even want to relive that moment, because that was probably a nuclear had that not happened. This is the very next life right here. He's already on like a 5-kill streak. Yeah, so he definitely would have dropped the nuclear if he didn't get BS'd out of it right there. But this is Call of Duty, and you kind of gotta just deal with that stuff, I guess. But it does stink, because no one wants to get killed off their nuclear streak in a BS way. I still have to show you guys my double wall bang on my 28 gun streak, where I got taken off my nuclear as well. These are the gameplays that I'm going to be coming up with in the next week. I know I've been talking about that gameplay for a while, just because I've been so frustrated over it for so long now. But if you like what you saw here, definitely hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to me at Champ Gaming. Lots more 100+s and nuclears coming up. Guarantee you guys that in the next week. This has been Champ at Champ Gaming. Come see me.